everyone, this is CA Dhananjay Bhave, faculty for Advanced Financial Management for CA Final. This is a short video to help you to do your last day revision. What are the topics that are important for your last day revision? What should be the order in which you should revise all the topics? What are those small areas which you should not ignore? I thought I'll cover all of this in just 2 to 3 minutes in this quick video. Okay, to start off with. Some of the easy topics I want you to revise first, starting with advanced capital budgeting. In that, sensitivity analysis, machine replacement decision, and question with inflation is inflation adjusted rate. Those questions are very commonly asked. Sensitivity analysis, for some reason, is Institute's favorite area. I want you to go through that first without fail. Then coming to the next easiest topic, mutual fund. They always ask question on mutual fund. Most of the times question will be very easy. There are one or two reverse working type of questions where they'll give you the rate of return, annualized rate of return, the NAV on the date of sale of the units, and they want you to find out how much was the original investment made many years ago. Such one video is already uploaded on Yeshas Academy YouTube channel. You can take the help of that. Reverse working problem in mutual fund topic, I want you to go through without fail. A lot of easy questions can also be asked. I'm sure you'll be able to handle it, but the reverse working question is where students normally go wrong. Do some questions on bonus and dividend reinvestment plan as well. Then coming to valuation, valuation of equity share is more important than valuation of preference shares, bonds and other things. When you have less time, I prefer you first complete valuation of equity shares. In that, with growth model and without growth model, there are a couple of questions. Focus more on with growth model and the changing dividend. The constant dividend questions are very easy, where dividend changes. First 2 years you have one growth rate, next 3 years you have another growth rate, and then perpetually you have one more growth rate. Such questions are very important. Then coming to valuation of business, in this the easy area is EVA. They always ask questions on EVA in addition to business valuation. Go through some questions on EV to EBITDA ratio, EV to sales ratio or revenue ratio, the multiples, the valuation based on the multiples. I want you to focus on that, and also don't ignore the economic value added. The formula is very simple and every time they have been asking the questions. Coming to merger and acquisition, easy topic. I want you to work out few questions where you do exchange ratios. In that, specifically one question at least where they have adjustment like this: the maximum ratio acceptable from one company and the minimum ratio that will be accepted from the viewpoint of the other company. Do at least one sum which has this adjustment, maximum ratio and minimum ratio. Portfolio management, a quite detailed chapter. One day before exam, if you are revising, revise all the formulas first. Before you do the sums, revise all the formulas without fail. This is one topic where formulas are as important as knowing the chapter. You may know the chapter, but if you are not able to recall the formula in exam, then you won't be able to handle those questions properly. Revise all the formulas of this before starting the sum. In case you don't have time, at least revise all the formulas and go. If they ask MCQs, you will be able to handle with the help of the formula that you know. Then the next set of easy topics, which I don't want you to take lightly. Most of these are small topics and you can finish it quickly. Value at risk, they always ask at least one question. If not in descriptive, at least in MCQ they can ask a 2 marks question. Startup finance, securitization, both theory, very easy questions are always asked. Do not ignore startup finance. This startup concept can be either asked as a theory question, or valuation of startup itself is a theory question which is actually part of business valuation topic, but that can be clubbed with this chapter and they can easily create a theory question. Securitization, go through all the steps involved. The pay through and the pass through is a common question. Tokenization and securitization is another common question. The primary participants and the secondary participants and the advantages and limitations. These are the 5 major headlines under which you will study the whole topic. Revise this without fail. Don't ignore theory topics. They always ask questions and students work out so many questions on practical chapters and ignore theory completely. Not at all a good strategy. Please cover all the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 miscellaneous securities, the commercial papers, preference shares, warrants, right issue, especially right issue. I want you to solve at least one question and go. Somebody may accept the right, somebody may renounce the right, somebody may accept half and renounce the other half, somebody may choose to do nothing. What will be the impact on wealth? A very common question and very easy question. Financial policy and corporate strategy, another simple question in simple chapter. In that, there is one question which they always ask: how do you measure whether a company is sustainable or not? Second, how do you measure whether company is financially sustainable or not? Students get confused and write same answer to both. Company sustainability is different, company being financially sustainable is different. They ask this question repeatedly. Yeah, go through all of this. Then coming to the next segment, forex. When you're doing options forward and future, you have to do forex along with that, because even in foreign currency topic, the forex topic, you have some forward contract. So if you do not know what is future, what is option, and how to select the rates in forex, then you will get confused and mess up. So do forex and future and option together. In international financial management, it is extension of forex. You need to know forex as well as capital budgeting to do this. My suggestion: once you complete advanced capital budgeting and then you complete forex, then you come to international financial management. This international financial management, they have been asking one question minimum in every exam. Okay, here you have to work out NPV itself, nothing new. But here an Indian company is investing outside India, or a non-Indian company is investing in India. So you also need to know discount rate. You also have to, for that purpose, you have to have the interest rate in each of these countries. Very simple, very easy topic, but you cannot do it without knowing advanced capital budgeting and forex. Coming to options future, Nifty futures with hedging is a common question that they have been asking. Option valuation is extremely important. Call option, put option, many students get confused when to exercise call, when to exercise put. These are some basic things. If you don't revise it in exam, even though the question is easy, the lot of times they ask the payoff on the expiry day. Student get confused. Buying call, selling put, it is not one and the same. You have to work out at least one problem in all category: buying call, buying put, and selling put. One day before exam, at least one question on all four varieties. Go through. Commodity futures and options also, they've been asking some questions, not tough but not to miss. Depending on time, you can go through some questions on bond. Bond is not a very commonly asked question. Especially in bond, if there is one question that I want you to go through is, there is a sum in study material also. A company is planning to use its call option and redeem the bond early. An example, a 10-year bond was issued 6 years ago. Today, company is planning to redeem the old bond using the call option, and they want to go for fresh issue of bond. This is one most commonly asked question. So if you don't have too much time in bond related revision, at least do this one sum and go. Companies planning to call the bonds before the maturity and do a fresh issue of bond at a lower rate of interest. You have a very good question. Please revise that. So quickly to repeat, all small practical chapters first, then all theory topics, then go for lengthy topics. Portfolio management, forex, F&O, future and option. These are lengthy topics. Do it after doing all small practical chapters, and do not ignore theory part. Okay. I hope this video was helpful to you. All the very best. See you.